Today, from SoFi Stadium.
First run now for Kyren Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Stafford on first down. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw, Stafford. That's caught, Puka Nacua. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The Rams at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Up the middle, it's Williams. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Well, this defense for the Niners very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Throwing is Stafford. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Always important as a defender on third down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
They'll run for it. It's Corum. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On first down, Stafford here. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, his 4th touchdown. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Play action, Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. These two teams all tied after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. On first down at Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nacua. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped.
Touchdown! Davante Adams. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Stafford. He's got a man, complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, L.A. Make that now 3 for... Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Stafford now to throw.
Pass complete there to Nacua.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Here's 2nd and 3.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
On the out route, this is Adams with a catch.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up this offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Here's Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 14. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Stafford. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
They'll run here with Corum.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Final minute now of the third quarter. On 2nd down, Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Stafford. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it with Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. To throw is Stafford. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Adams the man in motion right. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Throwing here, Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Second down and 4.
Now it's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams.
And he is going to have a Rams first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off.
Again, it's Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee. Stafford down to a knee, and with it, he's going to ensure his guys a victory. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally